Welcome back to everybody, all the staff. Welcome back. I hope everyone had a good break. I'd like to begin today's meeting by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land in which we are gathered and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. I'd like to welcome everyone to the City Infrastructure Committee dated 22nd of January. I declare the meeting open at 9 o'clock. I would like to also advise attendees in the room that this meeting is being webcast and audio recorded. Attendees and leave of absence. I believe just Councillor Jeremiah's on Teams. Can you hear us all good, Councillor Jeremiah? A little thumbs up. We'll take that as a yes.
Yes.
Oh, welcome back, Councillor Jeremiah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, got you good?
Hello? Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect. We're now going to move on to confirmation of previous committee meeting minutes. There is now a motion displayed on the screen to confirm the previous minutes. The minutes of the Infrastructure Committee dated the 26th of November be confirmed. Do I have a mover? Councillor St Ledger, thank you for a mover. Do I have a seconder? Councillor Jackson. I now open the floor to vote. All those in favour? Carried. Can we see his good little button? Councillor Jeremiah, how do you vote?
I vote yes.
That's been carried. Thank you, councillors. We now move to declarations of conflicts of interest. Do any councillors wish to declare of conflict of interest today? There being none, we move straight into reports. We only have one report today. It's a basic report about the change of a road name of McLean Street, South McLean, to Marley Court. Does anyone wish to hear from Ms Gould on this one, or would you like to go straight out? It's pretty straightforward. No questions? Easy day for you. Welcome back. So, do I have a mover for the motion? Councillor Lane. Do I have a seconder? Councillor St Ledger. I now open the floor to vote. Councillor Jeremiah.
I vote yes.
That motion has been carried. Thank you, councillors. That is the last report. We'll move to GB. Does anyone have any GB for Mr. Dale? Oh, look at him go. Oh, for Ms Gould? Oh, we'll do that with anyone's got any GB for Ms Gould? Councillor Lane. Straight back into it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Megan, in 2023, September 23, actually in August 23, I sent an email off to the roads crew about Ashton Street at Kingston. The surface of Ashton Street towards the Jacaranda Avenue and pretty much from halfway down the street down to Jacaranda is breaking apart and has been for a number of years. I was advised at that time that it's in the road rehabilitation report that was endorsed in April 2023, but that it's still some years away from being replaced. After the Christmas rain, it's rough as guts. It's your steering wheel jumps out of your hand, and the residents around there are getting a bit narky about it. So is there an opportunity for us to replace a section that is from, well, basically the whole damaged section down the bottom end of Jacaranda Avenue where Spruce and Rose Ash Street meet, and from Blackton Street down? Because, as I said, it's pretty rough.
Good morning, Mayor, councillors. Through the chair, we are just finalising a committee report on the pavement rehabilitation that we are planning to bring back to council next month, February. So I will go back to the team and just confirm where that one is sitting on the program, and then we can report back to you as we finalise that report.
If you wouldn't mind, that'd be great, because we're one of the oldest parts of the city, and we're also the second highest rate contributions to the city as well. Sure. And I think people just want to see their streets actually. They don't mind the occasional pothole, but when an entire section of the street that is some 200 metres long sure. is broken and damaged and full of potholes, they're not happy with it. Thank you.
Yeah, to you.
Through you, Mr. Chair, if I can maybe just add a little bit further to that, I did have a note for myself to talk in GB today in regards to that pavement rehabilitation program. So The last pavement rehabilitation SOI was brought to council about 12 months ago. To try and bring all the SOIs together, we've actually brought forward when we will actually bring that SOI back. So we're looking to bring that back now. When it was adopted a bit over 12 months ago, it had about 2 to 3 years of work in there. We've obviously done some of that work, but there's still more to do. There's about 80 new locations which will actually come into the SOI when it comes back to you. The team is actually looking to circulate maps of all the locations by the end of this week to you in advance of the next committee meeting, so you can actually have a look at those. If there are locations, as you've mentioned, Councillor Lane, where you're aware of something, if it's not already marked on there, there's an opportunity to go back and draw that attention to the team so they can make sure they get out and have a look at it as well. So that will be coming to the next round. Yes?
Thanks very much, and I appreciate that advice. My concern, though, is that my email that I received back in 2023 indicates that an earliest opportunity is 2026. My residents don't want to wait that long, quite frankly. How much have we got in road reserves? Can't we get this street actually repaired? Is there not funding for our local residents that they can actually drive on streets that are acceptable?
That's a very broad question, and certainly we do a lot of work to provide the best network we can actually for the residents. Certainly happy to have a look at that one, and we will come back and talk to you some more about it. Yes.
Thank you, Councillor Lane. Councillor Wilcox, did you want to go through Darryl and he'll put the link up in? Yeah. 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 Paul, could you come up to the...
Thank you very much. And I did give Paul just a heads up about this just outside. I have a couple of questions, so bear with me. I have 3 that need taking on notice, coming back to me, whatever. I keep getting asked, I'm not sure if Councillor Bannon keeps getting asked, I keep getting asked, when are the lights getting switched on at Cusack and Teviot Lane? There was like a 4-car pile up there yesterday. We've actually had quite a few accidents at the intersection during construction and even whilst the lights are there, but they're still not turned on. So I keep getting asked, when are those lights going to get turned on? I know they were testing recently, but after the multi-vehicle accident yesterday, it's all over Facebook again.
Yep. Thank you, Councillor Wilcox. Good morning, Mayor and councillors. Councillor Wilcox alluded, so we did do the testing phase of that. I just got to go back to the team and confirm when that actual operation will become permanent, and I'll come back to you on that one.
Thank you very much. Obviously for the residents, traffic lights don't always stop accidents as well, so we're hoping this will actually just alleviate a bit of pressure off there. Can I please also get an update on Willandra Drive emergency access? It's been almost 2 years since the floods went through, and this might be helpful to Councillor Bannon as well, as he's got a couple of emergency access points as well. So just wondering how the emergency access road is going.
Yeah, again, thank you, Councillor Wilcox. We've actually gone through and done the cultural heritage inspection. They did identify another scar tree in that corridor. We've had to do another realignment of the road. That's been finished, and they're just finalising the quotation from RCM to do the works, and I'll get you an updated delivery time frame as soon as I can.
Thank you very much, and please say cheers to the team that BMD, I think it is, that's on Teviot Road at the moment. They're cracking along. It's really good to see, so thanks. I think it's actually quicker than Greenbank Road delivery.
Thank you. I'll pass that on to the team.
Thank you. And one more for you, Darryl. Can you please clarify for me the status of the letter that is communicated from Council's intent regarding the Rose Almond Gate through to EDQ? Has it been sent? Because I keep getting asked from the developer what's going on. They keep getting instructed to put the gate back when it's meant to be going to EDQ, that it's not going back.
Through you, Mr. Chair. There is a draft of the letter. It has not at this stage been sent. There was some engagement which we've been doing with a couple of community members just in regards to finalising that out before it's sent, but it will be going very shortly.
No more questions for GB? Beauty. That concludes the meeting. That includes the agenda for today. Has anyone done that? So I declare the meeting closed at 9:09 a.m. and Councillor Murphy, the wonderful Karen Murphy, will do governance at 9:20. Thank you very much.